Did you know that some of Hollywood's Golden Age stars weren't just rich from acting? In fact, their fortunes surpassed even the biggest stars of their time, with wealth that could have easily bought entire studios. From groundbreaking investments to shrewd business ventures, these legends built their fortunes far beyond the spotlight. Today, we're revealing the 10 wealthiest stars from old Hollywood, starting with the most astonishing of them all. Stay tuned because you won't believe who tops the list. Welcome to Icons Revisited, where we uncover the untold stories behind Hollywood's most iconic figures. Today, we're diving into a surprising aspect of old Hollywood, the extraordinary fortunes amassed by some of its brightest stars. Many of these legends earned millions through more than just their acting talent. They built vast empires, made bold investments, and took control of their own destinies. Stick with us as we explore the staggering wealth of these cultural icons, and you might just discover a side of Hollywood you've never seen before. 1. Gloria Swanson, $20 million. Gloria Swanson was not just an embodiment of Hollywood's glamour, she was a true business mogul. Famous for her iconic role in Sunset Boulevard, Swanson's wealth was built on more than just acting. At the peak of her career, she was one of the highest paid actresses, but she also owned oil fields in Bakersfield, California, a lucrative venture that helped solidify her financial empire. In the 1920s, Swanson wasn't just a star, she was a savvy investor in real estate, film production, and oil, using her wealth to create a legacy few could match. Later in life, she boldly launched her own production company, gaining more creative control and securing larger profits. Her financial empire outlasted her film career, and when she passed away in 1983, her wealth was estimated at $10 million, which is about $30 million today when adjusted for inflation. 2. Katharine Hepburn, $32 million. Katharine Hepburn was the epitome of independence, both on screen and off. Known for her fierce personality and 4 Academy Awards, Hepburn's wealth didn't come solely from her acting. It was also the result of her privileged upbringing and sharp financial instincts. Born into a wealthy New England family, Hepburn had the freedom to demand top salaries and make smart investments. She made significant financial moves, including buying the rights to the Philadelphia story during a career slump, betting on herself when Hollywood doubted her. At the time of her death in 2003, her estate was valued at $20 million, around $32 million today. Her wealth also came from her 7.17-acre waterfront estate in Connecticut, which had been in her family for generations, further solidifying her legacy as both a Hollywood icon and a savvy businesswoman. 3. Mae West, $22 million. Mae West wasn't just a talented actress. She was a brand unto herself. With her bold personality and sharp wit, West was one of the highest paid actresses of the 1930s, earning $300,000 per film, more than many of her male counterparts. Her wealth didn't only come from her films, she also made strategic investments in real estate and ensured she received a substantial share of the profits from her projects. West was a pioneer, using her fame to demand financial freedom long before the modern celebrity economy. By the time of her passing, her fortune was worth approximately $32 million in today's terms, showcasing her business foresight and ability to leverage her personal brand. 4. Grace Kelly, $120 million. Grace Kelly's wealth represents a remarkable combination of Hollywood fame and royal fortune. As an actress, she earned some of the highest salaries of the 1950s, with her Oscar-winning performance in The Country Girl cementing her star power. However, it was her marriage to Prince Rainier III of Monaco that connected her to a royal fortune much larger than her personal earnings. Upon her tragic death in 1982, Grace Kelly's personal fortune was estimated at $40 million, equivalent to $120 million today. But her royal marriage gave her access to Monaco's vast wealth, including lucrative casinos and prime real estate. Grace Kelly's financial success wasn't just about acting, it was about merging Hollywood fame with one of Europe's wealthiest families. 5. Cary Grant, $130 million. Cary Grant was not only known for his impeccable charm and acting skills, but also for his sharp financial strategies. Unlike many of his peers, Grant avoided long-term studio contracts, instead negotiating profit-sharing deals that gave him a cut of his film's box office successes long after their release. His minimalist lifestyle and intelligent investment strategies, especially in stocks, bonds, and real estate, enabled him to grow his wealth steadily over time. By the time of his death in 1986, his net worth was estimated at $60 million, which equals around $130 million today. His wealth was the result of careful planning, smart investments, and long-term vision, making him one of the most financially successful stars of his era. 6. Greta Garbo, $120 million. Greta Garbo was a mysterious and captivating figure in Hollywood, but she was also one of the most financially successful stars of her time. In the 1920s and 1930s, Garbo commanded an impressive $250,000 per film, an extraordinary amount at the time. What set her apart was her frugality and financial discipline. Garbo invested her earnings wisely, particularly in stocks, bonds, and real estate. Unlike many of her peers, she retired from acting at just 36, preserving her wealth and avoiding the pitfalls of fading stardom. By the time of her death in 1990, Garbo's estate was valued at $55 million, which equates to over $120 million today. Her ability to wisely manage her wealth is a testament to her intelligence both on and off the screen. 7. Bing Crosby. 200 million. Bing Crosby's career spanned over 5 decades, making him one of the most financially successful entertainers in history. Beyond his massive success in film and music, Crosby was a shrewd businessman, making smart investments in real estate, oil, cattle ranches, and racehorses. He was also a television pioneer, securing long-term sponsorships and hosting The Bing Crosby Show, which provided a steady income stream. At the time of his death in 1977, Crosby's net worth was estimated at $50 million, or roughly $200 million today. His savvy investments in real estate, particularly in California, significantly increased his fortune over the years, solidifying his place among Hollywood's wealthiest stars. 8. Gloria Vanderbilt, $223 million. Gloria Vanderbilt, more than just a socialite, was a groundbreaking entrepreneur. Born into the prestigious Vanderbilt family, Gloria inherited significant wealth, but it was her entrepreneurial spirit that truly amplified her fortune. In the 1970s, she transformed the fashion industry with her line of designer jeans, which became a worldwide sensation. Her fashion brand was only the beginning. Vanderbilt also ventured into home goods, fragrances, and accessories, generating millions in revenue. By the time of her death in 2019, her net worth was estimated at $200 million, which equals around $223 million today, thanks to her diversified business ventures. 9. Bob Hope, $235 million. Bob Hope was one of the most beloved comedians in Hollywood, but his wealth came from much more than his on-screen work. With a career spanning nearly 80 years, Hope became one of the first entertainers to successfully transition from radio to film to television. In addition to his work in entertainment, Hope made significant investments in real estate, stocks, and even baseball teams. He owned large properties in California and Palm Springs, and his investments only grew in value over time. When he passed away in 2003, Hope's net worth was estimated at $150 million, equivalent to around $235 million today. 10. Randolph Scott, $260 million. Randolph Scott was a beloved Western star who built his fortune through a combination of acting, smart contract negotiations, and wise investments. He was one of the first actors to work independently, which allowed him to negotiate better deals and retain a larger share of his film's profits. In addition to his acting career, Scott made significant investments in real estate, including several properties in Southern California, such as a luxurious Beverly Hills estate. By the time of his death in 1987, his net worth was estimated at $100 million, which equates to $260 million today. Conclusion. These 10 stars didn't just shine on screen, they created dynasties that continue to inspire. From smart investments to shrewd business moves, they showed that the true measure of success in Hollywood isn't just about fame. It's about securing a lasting legacy. Which of these wealthiest legends surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to share your thoughts on how these stars turned their fame into fortune. Their stories are far from over. They continue to shape Hollywood to this day.